stuff to show. So now she taking me to court.
Derrick Rose's ACL tear in the 2012 playoffs was a devastating moment for Bulls fans and the league in general. One man, Matthew Thompson, an electrician from Peoria, Illinois and longtime Bulls fan, was so distraught that he started binge eating. This led to weight gain to the point of obesity, so Thompson decided to do the sensible thing and filed a lawsuit blaming his health issues on negligent behavior by Rose for not returning after being cleared by doctors. Yes, he literally tried to sue Derrick Rose for making him fat. Everybody wants to be like Mike, except for one Alan Hackard, who in 2006 filed a lawsuit against his Ernest for looking like him.
What?
According to the lawsuit, being mistaken for the GOAT everywhere he went gave Hackard tremendous emotional distress, despite being 6 inches shorter. He was looking for $416 million from Mike and another $416 million from Nike for making Mike a celebrity. How did he arrive at those numbers? Well, he said, you figure with my age and you multiply that times 7 and I turned around and I figure that's what it all boils down to. Yeah, seems legit. Take notes, Jimmy. 2010 had to be a stressful year for LeBron. Not only did he piss off a lot of people with the decision, but he also ended up on the receiving end of a lawsuit by a man claiming to be his father. Leicester Bryce Stovall, a Washington D.C. lawyer, sued LeBron and his mother Gloria for $4 million for defamation, misrepresentation and fraud. The DNA test showed that he wasn't the father, and despite his objections that the test had been tampered with, the lawsuit was dismissed. He tried again in 2013, this time claiming that LeBron's Sports Illustrated comments about his absent father made him look bad. And again he was foiled, this time by the fact that he filed the lawsuit over a year after the initial article's publication. Later, in 2018, Stovall got disbarred for misappropriating client funds, which says an awful lot about his intentions. Despite being picked 4th in 2001, Eddie Curry,
no relation,
he never had the most standout NBA career. His trials and tribulations off the court, though, are legendary. The man was robbed at gunpoint, ended up broke and in debt after his NBA career was over, experienced the shooting death of his ex and their 9-month-old daughter, and was even sued by his limo driver for alleged homosexual advances. In the lawsuit, Dave Kaczynski alleged that Curry would approach him naked and tell him to look and touch. On top of that, he would also call him racial slurs like Klansman, cracker, fucking Jew, and white devil. Curry denied all of these claims despite later settling for $300,000. In February of 2020, Curry revealed that Kaczynski confessed to him that he was just doing this for the money, and that the slurs in the court documents were just friendly trash talk taken out of context.
He taking that and putting that shit in legal documents like, on this day, Mr. Curry told me to kiss his ass. Every time I got close to somebody, I had to pay for it.
Shaquille O'Neal will forever be one of the greatest big men to ever touch a basketball, even though the success of the hack and Shaq strategy doesn't do him any favors. Ironically enough, Shaq himself once got accused of hacking by a former employee. In 2010, Shaq's former IT guy Sean Darling, who has an extensive criminal record including bank fraud and misuse of social security numbers, filed a lawsuit against him. In it, he alleged that the Diesel used his law enforcement contacts to break into his email to destroy evidence relating to an ongoing legal battle against a former girlfriend, framing him for possession of child porn, and tossing the laptop into a lake to cover his tracks. In reality, it's probably safe to say that the only thing Big Aristotle did wrong was have money, because the only way he could even use a keyboard is if it was a network of iPads with one character each. The Clippers never had the best luck with phones.
It bothers me a lot that you want from broadcast that you're associating with black people.
In December of 2013, they were sued by a fan who claimed they sent him spam messages after he participated in an interactive text message game during a match at the Staples Center. Ari Friedman, the fan in question, wanted $5 million, and the lawsuit turned into a class action as more fans joined in. The franchise denied any wrongdoing, but later settled with home game tickets and vouchers for the team store. Not the best payday, but still pretty good just for getting a text message. If you don't know Jonathan Lee Riches, the man is a legendary troll known for filing over 4,000 lawsuits, all of which were absolute nonsense. He filed for a restraining order against Rockstar Games for putting him in prison and offending him. He sued the Immigration and Naturalization Service to prevent him from being deported to Pakistan, which they never even tried to do. And when the Guinness Book of Records tried to give him a record for all the lawsuits he filed, he sued them too. Obviously, the NBA wasn't spared from his handiwork, so here are a few choice quotes from his massive lawsuit against a number of sports personalities. Carmelo Anthony told me he's going to kill me. I was his former boyfriend and we were in a sexual relationship in 2000. I used stolen credit cards to get him GNC vitamins and enemas to flush out his toxins. Anthony melted my popsicle. Anthony gave me an STD in 2001. Carmelo Anthony worked as an undercover narcotic cop in Baltimore and was snitching. Carmelo Anthony cheated on his wife Lala with Dwayne Wade's ex-wife, who gave Anthony fellatio in I-95 traffic. Mark Cuban stole my credit cards and tried to buy the Texas Rangers with my money. Mark Cuban assaulted me serving ice cream at Dairy Queen. Jerry Buss accused me of raping him and Kobe Bryant in Boulder at John Bennett Ramsey's house. Jerry Buss sold me Genie Bus on eBay and I was promised a Lakers janitor job when I get out of prison for less than minimum wage.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh fuck.